Garcia has been at this level and has been doing this thing, I give him more respect. With that being said, I'm not sure if it's enough tonight. I gotta see the first round. I've been saying that all week. I've been saying it for months now. I want to see the first round. I want to see how comfortable Errol Spence is now. I want to see if he's moving and reacting the way we've seen him before. That will tell me who's going to win the fight. And then for Danny Garcia, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be. I want to see if anything's changed in his game. You got to change in order to beat Errol Spence Jr. You can't come out and be a slow starter the way you were against myself, the way you were against Keith Thurman. So I need to see some change from Danny Garcia, and I need to see how much the same Errol Spence Jr. is. So I'll make my prediction after the first round.
Okay, yeah, because I'm sorry, I think I might have missed.
I said all that.
You said Danny Garcia or Errol Spence Jr. I missed the answer that you gave. Which was it?
I didn't give an answer, Kate, because I want to see the first round. You know,
Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to ask Brian and them to come back to us after the first round, and at that point, you'll give us an answer.
Perfect. That works for me. Thank you.
Deal.
Thank you.
All right. Good. We're going to breathe a sigh of relief now.
Yeah, I just need somebody to go on my side and say, all right, we understand you. Goosen said he understood me. He understands that there's a lot that could happen on both sides of the ring in both corners. So I'm respectful of understanding both of these gentlemen. They're great fighters. Both of them can win this fight.
How keen are you to see Errol Spence Jr. tonight? Are you intrigued?
I am. I mean, who's not?
Are you nervous for him?
No, I'm not. I'm not nervous for him because I'm confident in him. I'm confident in him saying that he's 100%. I'm just crossing my fingers that he is, to be honest with you.
And what about Danny Garcia? Have you liked what you've seen coming out of his camp so far this season?
I liked what I've seen coming out of his camp. I saw fighter meetings, and I didn't hear anything different in the fighter meeting. And that was what kind of bothered me, because it gave me the notion that he won't do anything different. But if the kid comes out here and he's stepping on the gas pedal, he's working his jab, and he's active, when we've never seen Danny Garcia be active, I'm gonna like that out of Danny Garcia.
Let's just take a look at
Danny
who the
gonna win.
top people in this division are right now.
Yeah, I think Errol Spence
right up there
gonna
as
win.
well, but these are the current
Errol Spence is nice, man. I feel like Danny is fast. He's a fast boxer. I thought he could do this. I don't know. I think Errol may have
he be
three
throwing no
times.
combos.
He's coming Danny.
He don't throw no combos. I think he just a jab. He a jab fighter.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I feel like Danny's gonna win.
I know the connection ain't messing up because of a day. Because of the Wi-Fi.
Man, the laptop is
Damn,
doing
Wi-Fi
fine.
keep coming up. No, that's on my other phone. No.
You not gonna try and do it on the laptop?
What, you trying to watch it?
Maybe. I don't think I want to because I got that work.
My stuff at 70 right now.
I understand you, but with all due respect, if whoever wins the fight this evening, they're surely going to want to look for another fight which would have another belt on the line, which would be Terence Crawford or Manny Pacquiao.
Hey, I'm not boxing. This is the boxing said we want Crawford to do the mandatory for the WBC and the IBF title after he has his next fight in August. And then out of nowhere, I didn't ask for this, but I didn't.
I don't know why my connection like it's going so fast, bro. Talking about my sensitivity, bro.
Got minis.
I'm shielded up. I'm good. You got a green tech? I got one right here.
I got a blue stain. Let me keep it. Danny Silva Garcia.
I was born and raised in North Philadelphia.
No, oh no.
Just a regular kid from the inner city. Grew up in Merritt Square.
I know people in there though.
Hard-working neighborhood.
Hey, dude, I ain't seen no guy.
That neighborhood is the neighborhood that made me. I was actually born in New York. Moved to Dallas.
Dallas? He actually moved to Dallas.
My dad always let me doing some type of activity.
Somebody built right here.
Somebody
Right
here,
here,
Johnson.
So the first day I walked into Harrogate
Oh,
Boxing
no, you hit
Club,
me.
I was 7 years old.
Oh yeah, he on top of that roof. I see him.
Oh yeah, it's whole team.
I was already boxing for like 6 months. That's a picture of Danny when he fought at Harrogate Boxing Club.
I can't hit a shot. I hit one shot, bro.
For the first time hitting the bag, it just felt so natural. It just felt so good. Just throwing a jab, throwing right hand, throwing a hook.
Bro, these AK's Chad.
That's what I said. I ain't hit not one shot to damn AJ. Bro, what the fuck? Oh my gosh.
I started boxing late at 15. When I got with Derrick James, it just opened my eyes and taught me there was a lot more stuff to boxing.
What do I do?
You know, once my competitiveness came in, that's when I thought I could really do this. There I was one boy at a time. Everything I said I was gonna do, I did it. Like, it don't happen so fast.
I've been trying everything I got in the monitor, bro.
Oh, that was a hit, bro. No, make that.
Where I was like, am I ever gonna fight again?
I've been trash ever since I got on this monitor.
Any other great champion, I'm still here. I'm still here. We got a lot of good fighters out of Philadelphia. I always been here, and I always been a threat. I never stopped fighting. To have a kid from Dallas being one of the top fighters in the world, if not the best, is amazing. This moment right here is what I've been, dreaming to get back to. And it's time now to just get back to it.
Oh, you want to go? What about Holly? What about Holly?
He feels that he can come in here and take shots. He feels good about himself, and that's what's important because we can speculate all day.
3 minutes fighting, messing up the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I like 68. I was like
73.
40. I was like a 40 or 35 at one point. Now it's feeling good, bro. People at the cabin start that.
My turbo is on what I'm thinking. I'm just hearing.
Well, why, bro? Man, I got a little. Oh, no move. Oh my gosh. I'm on my way.
I ain't fighting him, but I'm trying to get his dang turbo off. I told the dudes with the controller play that they keep on cutting miles on him unintentionally. He emailed me to see if I got the controller.
Got you a tether.
I'm trying to get some kills. That's always that. Not dying.
I know, we should have been good that match, though.
Yeah, you can't hit no shots, bro. You playing like trash. It's the monitor. I'm gonna blame. How you cut this brightness up? That's what I need to do. How you cut this thing up? It take too much time.
Hit a random button on the side, not the power button though. Hit a random button on the bottom.
Alright,
And
hit
the
one.
me's gonna pop up.
You ain't do nothing.
Tell you.
I see brightness. I see brightness. What I do now?
Scroll down to it. The buttons are gonna become directional to you now. Or selection buttons. It's gonna tell you if it's gonna tell you.
Oh, I see where it's at.
Represents right or left or up and down.
That's Spence. But I'm saying that's Spence. You think you're gonna get Spence late? Well, you could, depending on the condition of Danny Garcia and the training camp he's had and everything else. There's a lot of variables that go into it.
I'm gonna tell you one variable. He's gonna pick his shots. He's gonna pick his outlets. He's not gonna do it straight away and rush after him.
Oh yeah, it's made
But
better.
he will wait for the right moment to test it.
Okay, what do you expect here as far as physically in our Spence?
See the weird in the new light.
What are your thoughts on that?
But that AK clip.
I think Errol Spence really dodged it. Yeah, that was a horrible
Especially I think my
accident. But I think
I got a favorite pistol right here.
really happened to him in that type of accident. Really, I thought he
I got 55 here too.
But do you think his body and his mind, everything, how does he recover all at the highest level?
You gotta trust Derek James. Derek James has got Errol Spence's. He's been with him forever. He's got his best interest at heart.
Okay, gotta go.
He's not gonna go through a whole camp with him and all the sparring, all the work, and say, you know, and put damaged goods in the ring. I just don't think he'd do that. I wouldn't do it if somebody was really paying the price from an accident.
Again, it was that bad. I mean, and he doesn't remember being in the hospital.
Okay, all right, I understand that. He hit his face on the cement. That's a horrible thing. Okay, but I have to
What,
tell you,
it's Errol Spence?
like he's basically coming back from a knockout. Like the old saying goes, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I believe that he's going to be stronger because of this, not weaker. Now there's always that, like Sean said, and I agreed with him. The first round will tell a big tale, but I think Errol Spence is a young, strong guy who bounced back from this, and he had plenty of time to do it. And he's worked hard. He moved out to the ranch. He's dedicated himself to this thing. He's a new man. He's rededicated to this thing, and I expect to see explosive stuff from him and Garcia tonight.
Yeah, and look, it should be outstanding. You just wonder again, Danny Garcia has come close twice before against welterweight champions, but has
You got more
come
minutes?
up short.
Nah, I don't need it.
Just barely short.
Oh, I threw my mini on accident, bro. Tell me one mini back.
I thought you only threw one.
Yes, I threw two. But you can, I'm gonna hold this 55 in.
I only got one mini. Oh, it's over here. You don't want the mini?
I said, you know, I'm gonna hold the 55. I think I got another one.
Definitely a new life. And I think he's highly motivated, highly focused, and wants to really come out here and do some stuff.
Take a look at here some of the health and safety guidelines here that the employees wearing masks at all times. We are not, which you will notice, but we are plexiglass all around us, and we are distanced from the crew that's here. Capacity is limited, and by the way, tonight's attendance, they're allowing 16,102 in here tonight. You can get 80,000 here. They obviously didn't want to get people at full capacity, but if you're in here,
Oh, trying to go get us some beef.
if you're in here as a
And not to mention, we've been tested, especially if you're in the bubble, you're tested.
Miami, nice.
Time we test
Good on you, got that one together.
That's it from me. I'm there for you. You hold the make it?
or at home under a
Yep,
doctor's care.
got one more.
Tested, I probably tested 5 times in the past 3
Oh,
months.
Chris.
You've been in the corner for fighters, you're saying?
Because if you have a fighter that's going to be fighting like in Connecticut and Milanecki here, you have to test about a month in advance to make sure that you're
Where we going?
just bringing on
We got a greasy talent.
show them on site, then they got to jump the
Greasy ballots.
it's a lot of testing and
We got a Saki. I mean, nah, what you got? The beach area. That's ready. That's where we should go.
Bro, if they don't let you drive the car, why don't they turn it to regular metal?
That's what I said, bro. That only makes sense. Well, I don't think that.
He would say, I'm sure, and his fans would say, wait a second, we just knocked out Kell Brook. Your thoughts on that, even though it seemed to be a very different version of Kell Brook than the one that Errol Spence fought?
no doubt about it, but look, Crawford's knocking out everybody. He's beating him.
Are they fighting right now?
Where you hear shots?
One of the top guys.
No, I'm talking about the fight. Hasn't started yet?
It's about to.
You would hope at some point everyone
I wanna
would
watch
cross the
it,
street, Lennox. Again, you've been through the
Go and get on crack. You on crack streams?
Yep.
outstanding. Look, Manny Pacquiao's there.
I think there's gonna be too much
still as well.
interference.
He's heavily involved in Filipino politics.
My mic looking like that. It's picking the green on the blue. I need to change the intensity.
Go ahead and stream your screen on Twitch.
Damn. I ain't gonna be able to do that.
Might be something to get it.
It would be nice to see, look, it's promotional entities, but neither guy is afraid of each other. Neither guy said, oh, I don't want to fight this guy.
Fighters aren't afraid of each other. I mean, you know,
Even in business interests, though, I think that
That's another 50, bro.
have said, hey, look, if this, as Floyd Mayweather
Yeah, I
would
can
say,
hear that.
if it makes dollars, it makes sense, right? At a certain point, if it's right,
There's a
then
blue
the fans will be
fishing rod in this thing. I should have used it, bro. Hear me? That blue fishing rod be goated. So I go back and get it. It's in the engine house. So
I'm trying to compare some bodies.
oh, yeah.
Well, we hope to see it. Look, when the top guys fight, things happen, and we're getting that.
I want you to know that I'm pulling out like a crackhead, bro.
Legacy fight for him.
I got nothing yet.
Welterweight, 140 pounds. See if he can become a legitimate
Somebody here we got solid life.
here tonight. Let's go to the tail
With
of the
no
tape.
life.
Errol Spence
So
Jr.
far,
is the
at
younger
least.
man, age 30. Garcia is 32. He's the taller man as well, more of the natural welterweight. He's got the reach advantage. Garcia, again, was the world champ at 140.
Hold on, Jim.
There we go.
See somebody?
Tail of the tape,
Yeah,
Errol
hold
Spence
on,
Jr.,
boy,
Danny
come on.
Garcia, a
All right,
career-defining
bro.
fight for the challenger at the age of 32.
And you got all the fly heels if I get hit. What they got though? See any minis, let me know, please.
I guess. Oh, God, blue tag me anything.
Oh, negative 50 over here.
I'm in the middle of it. I need to get you hold 50 makers. I mean, 5 makers.
I'm about to drop my SMG. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold 50 stick. Did you hold that 50 March at the lake?
Yeah, I got 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop my SMG. It's a blue SMG if you want it. It's suppressed.
Alright, got one.
You find another make it, let me know, please.
Got about a.
What?
About a shot somewhere.
They got, what's his name, performer? Jay-Z.
There we go. I found it.
Found it,
Yeah,
right?
I'm back. Yeah, I'm about to get it back.
Oh, you got it there. They like backwards with some real players in here.
Somebody need that 50 shit.
They can have some.
Let me shake this right there and do that real quick. Good thing.
And a mini inside.
Leg.
Simple across the wire.
I might need to stream the fight on my phone. Let's not the 50 shit. That was good. Ooh, everyone tried to snipe me. Yeah, whistle past me.
You got my head off, bro.
Dang. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. He on that shark.
They still doing shark riding?
He just shot right past me.
Then he got accurate aim, Jesse. That hit, bro.
I'm not gonna get this video shit.
Got him on. You get your sniper ammo.
Yeah, what the hell though? Made to get.
Yeah, they throw it over here. I'll go to my 50.
I'm gonna use that thing.
Well, I got mini, you know.
Where's that number?
I got a space for one more mini if you find one.
Alright, bet.
They're a great machine, see. I don't know why they
That's
got
it.
rid
So I
of
can get the tech, bro. Feel like we don't want to upgrade the techs.
that. Alright, we gonna pull up, bro.
I think it was in that house. No, it wasn't in that house.
Oh, another mini?
No, that med kit. No, it was this one, I think.
You ready to go?
Yeah, we get the med kit.
You got a Ferrari right here. I'm gonna
You trying to hold the med kit?
you got extra one?
I mean, I don't really need to use it. You can, I'm at 86. Hey, that's right here.
I think I got 50 still. You want to take the 50 still?
Oh. I'm at 3 yards still.
I'm ready to go. Okay, the Ferrari or just, we'll take the Ferrari, bro.
No, she's running. That's gonna let everybody know where we're coming from.
It's the road here, though.
Huh?
Get somewhere fast. It's the road right here. You can get somewhere fast.
Nah, boy, the circle right here, bro, like literally. You tripping. Now you gonna run up on somebody, and we're gonna be separated.
How does his body react? How does he react neurologically?
Check with this model to let everybody know where
Right
we
there,
at.
right here.
They pulling up on you or what?
Oh,
Look at them building up towards my
we got
day.
five.
Nah, they been around since shit. They ain't nobody, boy.
I said they got back.
I'm about to go right. Keep on, get their attention, get their attention.
They got 3 people.
There's 3 people.
I knew I saw 3 people.
I'm about to get behind them. You got their attention or what?
Yeah,
They shooting at you or what? Are they shooting at you? Are they shooting at you, bro?
Yeah, they shooting at me, bro.
Let me know. I'm saying, are they shooting at you? You ain't saying nothing.
Bro, yes, they shoot my stuff.
You hit that boy.
On the top, hit him for 105.
He blocked my stuff. I couldn't hit him. Come on, Jamie.
Yeah, let's do it right below me, though.
I'm out of here. He got me out the game, coach.
No, he don't. I'm coming.
I'm about to heal.
Bro, I
can't aim with this dang monitor, bro. Dude, suck and I can't even kill him, bro. Stop fighting. Bro, what the heck, dude? You got killed by trash people now.
Bro, basic. Yeah, boy, what you, I'm getting rid of my. What you want? What you want me to get you? The shotgun, right? This is a shotgun?
Yeah, I don't even
I
want
care
to.
about you. So no, you don't go for the res no more?
Nope. I don't know why I can't aim on the monitor, dude. What's the problem?
I don't know, but I'm going to barbecue too. What am I doing? Let's see if I can get the win then. Good kill. God dang, so Garcia again. There you go, team right there, Jim. He jumping, Jim.
I dropped the ball. I couldn't even hit that dude.
I'm gonna get one of these customs see if I can do it. Not in the circle.
Errol Spence is undefeated. I thought he lost.
I thought he had a couple losses too.
Reload that scar. Reload the scar. Reload the scar.
I'm lagging, bro.
Alright, go to 200.
Oh my god.
Probably make it. That boy the lead. He at the bottom.
I ain't got time for this. It was a one-on-one.
We'll do all them edits.
I really could have clutched and went back. We didn't deserve it anyway. He probably got like 500 too.
Normally takes the air out of the ball and will slow things down. He's content to counterpunch.
It was such an easy kill though. I hit him with a 100 shot on that shotgun. I had to do this in the beginning.
Spence is really doing the right thing. This is how he fought. This is how he fights. I agree 100%, Lennox.
Boy Smith ain't letting no robot no more, boy.
Take his time here.
Boy Smith don't let no robot no more. I ain't really watch him fight though.
Defend himself when he has to.
I never watched the fight either.
Yes, he got a style to his fight.
He is active with that jab. It's an effortless jab. Right hand.
He southpaw. I ain't know he was southpaw.
Land a few of his own.
Now, it's worth noting that Danny Garcia is 5-0 against southpaws. He's fought 5 southpaws. He's 5-0 against them. He's never fought anybody exactly like Errol Spence, but you know, it's a little feather in his cap right here. He's never lost to one. Yeah, the last southpaw that he boxed against was Ivan Redcatch, and you know, he was practicing the right hand to the body, so I'm expecting the right hand to Spence's body right now because he's practicing that with the last southpaw, so he's going to do it with this one.
You know, Garcia able to block that left hand to the body. Errol Spence is the most accurate body puncher in boxing. He is able to land with that left hand continually, and Garcia able to block that. That could be significant in this fight. There's a shot that landed from Spence, the combination.
Well, Spence landed, but Danny Garcia connected with the counter right hand left hook. So, you know, this is what Danny's good at. You touch him, he'll play tag with you really well. So he doesn't want to sit on the ropes, I can tell you that, Brian.
Spence coming in with that left hand, charging hard, but you're absolutely right. Garcia will do subtle things that are sometimes difficult to see. Comes in with that right hand to the body, but he's able to respond and counterpunch effectively. He'll counter right hand, drive Spence back.
There's another example of it. Spence landed the straight left to the belly, and Garcia countered with the right hand up top.
Do you think he can hurt Errol Spence? I mean, everybody can hurt everybody, Joe. But, you know, do you think he can actually land and hurt Spence?
It's hard to hurt Spence. He's been hit by, you know, some of the best guys in the division. I've really never seen him hurt.
A lot of tension in this building, I can tell you that.
Yeah, but Danny Garcia, like anytime he's throwing his punches, he's throwing his punch with his body behind him. He knows how to use his weight. He does. He does. That's why Thurman said he's the hardest hitting guy he's been in the ring with.
Garcia able to land with the jab to the body. Left hand
But
there.
to knock his chest off.
Spence is usually content to slow. There's a right hand from Garcia, straight up the middle, able to land.
And you know, Garcia's right hand is not coming straight. It's like a whipping right hand, and he throws it very well. Yeah, he knows how to fight a southpaw, and Spence is again trying to put on that pressure, but he's got to be careful not to get clipped by a counter punch himself.
Final seconds there of round number 1. We'll take another look, and we'll try to get Sean Porter's prediction now, right? We've seen one round.
No, Now, Errol to the jab. Danny Garcia parried it and missed with a counter right hand. Here goes that body shot. Garcia throws that little chopping right, and then a left hook that landed on top of the head. So that's what he'll do to you. And there's that little sweeping right you were talking about, Lennox. But see, Danny Garcia knows how to fight a southpaw. And you know, you got to use the lead right hand at the right time, and he does it. And the other thing that Danny Garcia does is he'll move to the left hand of a southpaw, which is completely opposite of what you're taught normally. And, you know, southpaws expect you to go to their right-hand side. And if you change that up like Garcia does, it's a little confusing for southpaws.
Spence is totally committed to the body. 10 of his 15 landed punches were to the body. And sometimes they're hard to see, but even in that exchange, you can see Spence is able to snake in a shot and land a good body shot on Danny Garcia.
You're right. When he goes to the body, he usually lands. It's rare that Errol Spence misses with a body shot.
And he outlands against everybody, Joe. It's remarkable. Like what he did against Mikey Garcia was incredible. But he just outlands everybody. He's probably going to outland Garcia. It's just a matter tonight if Garcia can do damage with the shots he lands.
You're right.
Yeah, but you know, Garcia is a very tricky fighter, and he moves well, and he tries to set traps for his opponents. Just when you think you have him and you're getting him, he comes out with a punch, a left hook or a right hand, or a body punch.
We will find, by the way, I hope Kate Abdo is up there recording the predictions now for Sean Porter, because we believe Sean is ready to make his predictions. So that's it for round one. But, you know, I'm sure there is information to be processed after round one. So Lennox, you first. What did we learn in round one from the fitness of Spence and the strategy of Garcia?
No, I expect Spence to come out like this, and I expected Garcia to come out like he did. He's gonna pick his moments. He hasn't reached that moment yet. He's still checking out Spence and seeing what he can do, but he's just, you know, warming up into the first couple rounds.
But Spence looks like Spence, doesn't he, Joe? I mean, that looks like Errol Spence.
Absolutely.
Right.
And that's kind of what I said going into this thing. And I agree with Sean. Give him a round. Let's see what Errol Spence looks like exactly. And he looks like just that nice left hand right there. He looks like his old self. He's putting on pressure. He's taking chances. He's looking to win this fight. I don't see any hesitation in his style or his demeanor at all.
You know, Spence, if you watch Errol Spence against either Kell Brook, Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter in the early rounds, you'd say, hey, this is competitive. He has his hands full. And then in the later rounds, he busted up Brook, made him quit, befuddled Garcia, and knocked down Sean Porter. So if this is what we see with Spence now, he usually gets better and better.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. But, you know, again, Danny Garcia is probably in the best shape of his life. He'll be good down the stretch himself. That doesn't mean that Errol Spence can't, you know, put some real hurt on him and stop him later on in the fight. That could happen.
Oh, caught him there, a little off balance with the jab after he threw the haymaker right hand.
Yeah,
He's able to drive Spence back a little bit. That could be significant.
Yeah, that was a good haymaker left hand by Spence.
Now, the probability of Spence knocking Danny Garcia out, I might add, I don't think is high. I think this is a long distance fight. Both of these guys are very savvy, very experienced.
I thought that was interesting in the last few
not
seconds,
prone to
though,
get
Joe.
knocked out.
Right, like just to see Danny Garcia able to get physical, land a shot, drive Spence back. Again, that's a little more information to take here. And it's clearly after the bell. But we're going to go upstairs and find out what Sean Porter is thinking. Kate Abdo, take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Yeah, 2 rounds, not 1, but you made your decision after the first.
I'm telling you, no need to even cue me up. Listen, I love what I see tonight. Danny Garcia he's not being aggressive, but he's punching. He's trying to punch and counter every time Errol Spence throws. That's exactly what he needs to do, and I love what I'm seeing from Errol Spence. He looks like he's 100%. He looks like he's himself. I got Errol Spence Jr. winning a close decision tonight.
Guys, we got to pick. Brian, back to you.
All right, Dave.
Nervous. I hate picking.
At least we put his feet to the fire. And I believe Danny Garcia outlanded Errol Spence in that second round. Errol Spence is rarely outlanded on the CompuBox stats, as we watch here at the end of the round, getting physical. Now it's late.
That was nice. See, Danny Garcia is smart. He's crafty. He's cunning. And he hits hard. And I like what Sean just said. And who better to tell us what's going on in the ring between these two guys since he's been in with both.
And look, from Garcia's point, right, not to go away quietly. Indeed, there it is, 8-7, and punches landed for Danny Garcia after getting ended 15-9. Not that that means that the winner of the copy box numbers wins the round, but it can be indicative of what happened. And if you're a Garcia fan, I think you can be slightly heartened to Lennox possibly by what you saw there for at least that 30-second stanza.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said, he's gonna pick his spots. The only problem with that, what he did, he hit him after the bell. You know, he tested the chin after the bell. You gotta test the chin while the round is going on.
Garcia goes down.
That was a trip over.
Oh yeah, just awkward and went down, of course.
Which happens all the time, most of the time, with when you get an orthodox boxer and a southpaw boxer. They always mix their feet up.
See, Danny Garcia's been doing that. Now, and look at him. He's coming in with the 1-2-1. He's starting with the jab right hand and finishing with the jab. And that's kind of bothersome for Earl Spence right now.
Yeah, they're both going to the body. Again, Spence is the best in the world at throwing body shots with that jab. It's beautiful as well. And he's such a complete boxer.
Ooh! Knock him off his feet.